Hey everyone, welcome back. So if you remember, there are many long-range trainers in Pokemon Yellow, and they're pretty much all the same in Red and Blue. For example, we have this Rocky here down on B3F in the Rocket Hideout. So let's perform the trainer escape glitch on him and see what happens. It's nice to have a Pokemon that has Dig. I taught that to Rhydon. If you don't have a Pokemon with Dig, you can just use an escape rope. It's best if you go back to Celadon. It's okay if you don't. You have to save anyway, so just go to the PC, change boxes, and that will save the game. Once you do that, you just want to reset. Alright, we're going to speed this up, fly through this. So the whole point of that was to reactivate our start menu, and if you needed to fly here, because in case you did not return back to Celadon City, you can fly back here and make your way to the Rocket Hideout. Gonna speed up over there. What you want to do is return back to B3F, the floor with the trainer. And after doing that, you can see he's down there. This glitch actually allows us to walk about this floor without having to deal with the puzzle, which can be pretty helpful as your first time coming through here. Just want to bypass this. I doubt it's faster, but you never know. I feel like it wouldn't be. Either way, you can walk across this. I'm pretty sure you can grab items too, so do that. Because since our start menu works, we can do that. Now I think about it, I think I might have. Let's see. Oh, I don't even have rare candies with me. Yeah, I think I had over a stack of 99 rare candies, or at least over 100, and usually when you do that, it'll create 2 stacks, which is problematic. Another thing is, it only works on that floor. If we go to this different floor here, we'll actually just have the same issue. Not really sure why. I think it just has to do with the fact there's a trainer on there that's supposed to be in battle, so it deactivates any of this. Since we did the long-range trainer glitch on him. So I'm going to go back here, and we can actually fix this. What you want to do is fight a trainer. So we're going to fight this guy here. You still need to give them the room to walk up to you. If you don't, your game will freeze. Same thing happens. The only way you can prevent that is if you have a trainer, if you either have a trainer walk so you can talk to somebody, like a dude that shows you to the museum in Pewter City, or you can also push a boulder, as far as I know. We're going to take out this guy's Pokemon in speed. What's handy about this, too, is that we'll still get a Pokemon once we return back to that floor. So we'll beat him up. And so our start menu will jump open, that's normal, and then we'll get into a battle, just like that. This one does a Tentacool. There's another one you can get that gives you a Pinsir. I'm just going to run away, and actually just going to move on to another glitch. I have a whole bunch of glitches that involve escaping from trainers, so you'll see the next one now. Alrighty, for the next long-range trainer I'm going to use, he's actually here on Route 12, it's a Fisherman, or Silence Bridge. I'm going to hustle down there real quick. Gonna have to surf over here because I have not touched this route once in this playthrough. Oh, that's not entirely true. I showed you how to get rid of the Snorlax, but I did not save over that, so technically in this playthrough I had not touched it. I'm pretty sure he's right there, which is odd. No, that's not him. It's this guy right here, isn't it? Whoops-a-daisy. Nope. There we go. So what you want to do is fly away. Actually going to fly to Pewter City. I can't talk to this guy, but let's show something actually. Do the exact same thing again. Change the box. And reset. Let's go out and talk to him. That's not the right guy. I'm such a moron. He's over by the Mart, not the freaking Pokemon Center. It's the wrong guy. We got this guy here. And you're supposed to press no! I did it again. Oh my goodness. Stop spamming the button. There we go. Alright, so this guy actually is useful for a couple other glitches too. But we're not going to get into that right this second. We're just going to have him walk us over here. You don't have to do this. This is completely optional. I'm actually trying this out. He just disappears, which I think is funny if you do that the right way. Yeah, Gen 1's a special thing, let me tell you. It's crazy what they thought they can get away with, I guess. You're going to need a cutter for this. What you want to do is make your way to a trade Pokemon. Because what this glitch will do is allow you to get any trade Pokemon And not even a trade Pokemon, actually. It's based off a trade Pokemon. You won't get the trade Pokemon, even if the Pokemon has been traded. So, you know, I don't have a Mr. Mime. You can just hit no, that's fine. We're gonna leave. It's based off the name of the Pokemon that's gonna be traded, and that'll actually give us a different Pokemon once we return back to the route. Which this one's actually pretty interesting for what you get. So we'll hustle back to Route 12. Nothing special. I didn't think so. There's some trainers you'll see later in this video that can give certain effects. Although this trainer did not give us a Snorlax, it was the fact that we talked to the person that was going to trade us the Mr. Mime, and his name corresponds to Snorlax. And there's actually quite a few other trainers you can do this with. Anyone you can trade with. Most of the Pokemon you get are Missingno, so I guess it's kind of helpful. But if you really just want to get a Missingno, just do a normal special stat for Missingno. Or even better, just do the old man glitch. This is nice though, because you can actually use this to get a Pokemon over level 100, as you can see here. I've never seen Snorlax this high of a level before. I honestly kind of expected its stats to be a little bit better. Oh, this is with no EVs, so maybe that's the reason why. Hyper Beam. Yeah, you gotta be careful, this guy wiped out my team that part way through, because I didn't want to throw a Master Ball right away for whatever reason. Anyway, so now I'm going to show you a different trainer that we can use. So you're going to see a cut. Also, notice how this trainer is still usable, even using that method. I didn't say it earlier, but this guy is also usable after the first glitch I showed. As long as you fight a trainer afterwards, he'll be usable again. I will say, it really isn't worth using him on repeat though, simply just because you have to either escape rope out or dig out, and you won't be able to use your start menu unless you save. So you either have to save or walk somewhere. I'm just going to walk this time, make it real quick, and make my way to Vermilion City. So I'm actually just going to make a brief cut and I'll see you there. Okay, I still need to fight a trainer, so I'm just going to fight the guy over here. A lot farther than I thought it was. Just going to beat him really quick. It's nice that he only has one Pokemon. That's why I beat up him all the time. Anyway, hustle over here. I'm not going to save after this, because he's actually important for another glitch I'm going to show. It's going to be the next one. No, not the next one. The one after that. Sorry. Oh, wrong place. Gotta talk to her. Same deal. It's awesome that all you have to do is just talk to the person. You don't even have to do anything else. You don't have to do the trade. You can do the trade if you want. And it's just awesome that you can even do this glitch after you made the trade too. Which you think, if you trade your Pokemon over, it would use your Pokemon instead, but that's not how it works. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, so we're going to turn back to the route. I believe this one was a Missingno, so I'll just show that really quick. I keep walking into stuff, banging my head on everything. Walls, signs, people, jeez, plants. It's crazy. Start menu will open up. We'll get a Missingno, level 80, which is pretty nice. Especially if you want to keep this for yourself, because why not? And since we're here anyway, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rare candy, that's nice. Just do max ether. Those aren't important, it's just here. So yeah, if you didn't know, if you catch a Missingno, it will multiply your 6th slot again, but add another 200, not 200, sorry, 128. I always say that a lot. Either it's going to be 228 or 128, and I always mess it up. Anyway, so you can see I have 128 more max ether. It's pretty high attack, but other than that, pretty meh stats. Anyway, so the next glitch I'll show you very shortly. Alright, for this next glitch, you really want to make sure you healed last in Saffron City. It just makes things a lot easier for you. You're going to hustle over to Silphco and make your way to the 5th floor. You can do it via elevator or stairs, up to you. I'm just going to take the stairs. It's probably easier to take the elevator, honestly, but I'm not going to stress too much about that. I guess the only problem is if you don't remember, if you don't count, but it's not too bad. I have this place also memorized. Well, apparently I didn't have the trainer memorized. Dummy. Okay, so I'll see you back here in a second. Alright, let's not mess up this time. Jeez. Okay, you want to escape from this guy. It's also nice to have a Pokemon that can use Dig, or just have an escape rope. You want to leave, and of course head back to the last Pokemon Center you healed at. Hustle back into Silphco. This time you definitely want to take the stairs. I don't even think you can even take the elevator because you can't interact with it. If you save your game, you can probably do it that way too. But all you have to do is go to the 2nd floor, so don't even worry about using the elevator. So it takes longer than the stairs, honestly. So if we're gonna fight this guy, can be anyone really, but it's just easiest to fight this dude. It is kind of annoying. Look at that tongue. The sprites in red and blue are just crazy. I can't believe they had it like this. And I'm gonna switch out because Arcanine's not gonna do much right now. I guess we'll do Blastoise, why not? Confusion, wonderful. Yeah, too bad this guy has 5 Pokemon is what I was gonna say. And Pokemon that are kind of annoying to fight against. Okay, cool. Hit through Confusion twice in a row. It's like unheard of in this generation. You never want to be paralyzed and confused in this generation. I swear, it was against you in this game. Like, there's no way these games were not easier than the ones that recently have come out. Like, the newer games are a lot easier than these games. I feel like these games are really hard. It's crazy. Anyway, so we're going to beat this trainer up, and we're going to return back to the 5th floor. You want to take the stairs for this. It's going to be this next one here. And this will happen. So we see a couple things, and this is important. You can save the game, which you kind of want to do if you don't want to be trapped, because we're actually going to be trapped here in a second. Another thing is you can see like what's called the Amazing Man glitch, but this time of a rocket in the upper left corner, which I think is really cool. And since the background is all black, and he's dressed in black, it's just like a face in his hands. It's just kind of interesting, just like in the wall. Anyway, so if I close out the start menu, we'll go down the stairs, back up, down the stairs, back up, and we are stuck. I don't know of any way of getting out of this. I've tried, I spammed the button, and I can speed it up, but yeah, just no dice, not gonna work. So this is of course called going up and down the stairs indefinitely, because it's essentially what we were doing. Not a very helpful glitch, but kind of funny, honestly. I guess if you stumble upon this somehow on accident, however that would happen. Anyway, I will show you the next glitch, so I'll be right there. Okay, for the next glitch, which is a bit more involved than the last few, because there's a lot more prerequisites you need for this one. Majority of it takes place in round 11. It's funny because the name of the glitch involves round 11 too, which will be seen on screen along with the past glitches and the future ones too that I have not said yet, just so you can see them. Anyway, so I'm going to walk you through the trainers you need to fight and the ones that need to remain unfought. So we're going to start with this guy here. You want to fight this guy too. You also want to fight this guy. You do not want to fight the guy over here, but this guy is fair game. You want to beat him. You want to fight this guy up here, and this guy up here. You also want to fight him. And finally, you want to fight this guy here as well. Alright, with all that out of the way, now you want to make your way in here if you have not already received the item finder. And that's with the legitimate method, you don't want to glitch one in. I'm pretty sure as long as you have this message of being given the item finder and then he'll like, oh, I don't even remember what he says afterwards. Let's find out, actually. We'll receive this. So he'll probably say exactly that right there. So my guess is the fact that he's saying that is why you want to collect the item, because that's the text box you want to get. Text boxes are important for this glitch. We'll see that in a second. I'm going to speed over to the long-range trainer. Not that guy. About fought him by accident. I'll make a cut because there's stuff getting in the way. Okay, let's escape from this trainer. There we go. We just need to go fight another trainer. I'm just gonna go to Fuchsia City for that. Speed this up. So glad I figured out that speed function. It's very handy for stuff like this. Want to play with my Pokemon? Oh boy, sure I do. Let's go. Goodness, I have this fire type. Makes things much easier. Oh, dang it. Stupid Tangela. Having really good special defense, apparently. I guess special. Since, you know, they're kind of combined in this generation. Making psychic types very OP. We're going to return back to Vermilion City. And there's one more step we need to do. It's very small, but it's funny because it's very important. Because as I mentioned, text boxes are important. And what we're going to do is match this text box that we get here to the next route. So we got to read that sign and then move on to this route. And all of a sudden this will happen. And we're talking to somebody who's working at Mart, apparently. We can even sell items if we want. To get a little bit extra cash, I guess. Just curious, what will happen if I sell? Well, so there's a whole bunch of these. So we got glitch items here. This Mart apparently sells up to 128 items. we'll see like random items, like random normal items throughout. There's no J there, just the symbol. It's pretty funny. Huh. Anyone who's seen my Pokemon Yellow series has seen like the Yami shop or Strange Mart. It reminds me a lot of that, which is really cool. Safari Ball and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's a long name. Must be that right there. That's an unterminated name glitch item. Ultra Ball. God, we can buy Master Balls for free. Even another Oaks parcel. I wonder what would happen if I buy one of those. I'll keep that noted for next time, for a later time anyway. So we can just buy any item we want in here. Except full restores, why not? Pretty sure it's boundless too, of course. Except for our money, of course. I cleared up the screen, which was nice. I think it's because like that kind of helped with that. Interesting. So we can get glitch items in here and all sorts of neat stuff. Just buy a J, why not? Since I have the money for it. Wrap this up. And we can leave if we want. And we'll get into a battle. And that is because of, doing the long-range trainer glitch. We'll get a Missingno. Had a cool cry there. It wasn't a Nidoran that time. If only I put that in the 6th slot, would be interesting. There's not really much else to show, so I'm gonna try this. Yeah, that's gonna happen. But what I was gonna say is in yellow, that's actually endless, but in here it's not. You can only do that once, because after you do that, you get a weird effect. And you know what? I'll show it, because why not? So I'll be right back to that. Okay, I've re-escaped from the trainer after already doing this once. We're gonna read the sign again. And return back to Route 11. And this will happen. And as far as I know, this is what will happen every single time we do this glitch via that sign, if you will. So this is what that text box will now give us. But what's interesting though, is we can get different effects based on what we look at before coming here. And we'll get a battle again via Staryu, since it corresponds to. And then you can see it did heal my Arcanine, which is pretty cool. That's not too important, so I'm actually going to reload state, and we're going to look at something else. Okay, let's read a different sign, because based on the signs that we read, we'll get different effects from the text box that's produced. This also works for people, of course. So this text box, which is the one you need in yellow to do the glitch mart, we'll call it. And here it does something a little bit different, and we'll go check it out. So we just get a blank text box. And the game's trying to communicate with us, I think. Oh my goodness. It does end at some point. Here we go. AK. And we'll get into a battle. It should be the Staryu. I was gonna say Tentacle. It's not right. So we'll get that effect. That was just based on the trainer that we last fought. Let's try a different sign. Let's read this one. This is right here. Notice. See what that gives us. I'm the best in my class. That's kind of lame. And so I guess it activates a trainer fight. Now that I think about it, let's continue this battle here. This might conveniently put us into the next glitch I wanted to show. Jeez, quick attack. And we fight him again, holy crap. Is that gonna keep happening? Let's find out. Alright, so you wanna be careful against something like this, I guess. Because you might just be trapped into fighting this guy over and over. I don't think that's the case, though. I think after we beat him the second time. The game might even crash, actually. Let's find out. Oh yeah, he has all glitched out sound effects. Wow, he keeps trapping us in battle. Can I throw one of these at him? Oh no, we're still stuck. Alright, I'll do it one more time, and if there's no luck from there, I'll show you the next glitch, since this ties in well with that. Maybe I'll talk to a person too. There's actually something funny that came up when I talked to a different trainer. Got a different text box. I may not have finished it, but it was based on text box matching. So the text box that corresponds on Vermilion City corresponds to a text box on Route 11, so I'll get a different text box, essentially, and sometimes they're invalid. But this guy, yeah, I think it's the same thing. So like that last one, that drag on, with the glitch sounds, was like an invalid one, pretty sure. And then this one is just fighting this trainer, and we're stuck in like in purgatory. I wonder what happens if I faint. I'm not going to try that because my Pokemon are too high level. I don't know the easy way of doing that, so I'm just going to check something out, and I'll see you guys there. Stuck this guy. Ship set sail. We already knew that. Although that's a big fat lie. I did my best. I have no regrets. Okay, thankfully it's just a wild Pokemon. Let's do one more. Okay, little note. This right here, if you read the Pokemon sign, it will also give you another endless trainer battle. And then if we talk to this one, this will be the last one for now. Give something interesting as well. Let's check it out. Diglett's Cave. And that's it. I guess it's not really interesting, but I love how it's like the game yells at us. Like, Diglett's Cave, out of nowhere. Just randomly shows up. Like this one, for example. Like, I know it's the trainer talking to me, but it's just so funny how you come onto the route and the game's like, watch out for live wires! Like someone's laying out wires all over Route 11 for whatever reason. Anyway, enough of this. We'll move on to the next glitch, which is going to be Zero Air. I'll say this one, and you'll see it on the screen here in a second. But there's a little bit of a step that goes into this, so you'll see a cut once I get there. Alright, the long range trainer for this glitch, or at least one possibility to use this glitch, is over here to the left. I feel like there's more than one route you can do this glitch on, but this one's most common for it. What you're going to do is just fly away from him and go to Vermilion City. Speed that up. Moment of silence. What a bop. We're going to fight this guy over here. I reloaded my state, so he's unfought. So much for doing the last glitch. Alrighty. Gonna beat him up. Hustle back over to Vermilion City. Once again, this is similar to the last glitch where it's based on the text box that we last read. This one's important. We want to talk to this lady here. There's a few other people we can do it. She's best for the effect that I want to show for the Zero Air. Who's there? Quit listening in on us. Then we have another Amazing Man glitch in the upper left corner there. We'll fight a junior trainer, I believe. He's right next to the female junior trainer. The one's like boyfriend, girlfriend, I think, or something like that. They're talking to each other. So after we fight this guy, it should let us leave. What's interesting is it's a little bit different from the last effect we saw, where it didn't let us leave after the battle. We kept getting stuck in it. Just can't win. And so if that works properly, some weird stuff will happen on this route. You'll see the trainers start flickering. I've shown this in yellow, so it shouldn't be too new if you've seen that. That guy over here to the right is just gone, and then he appears out of nowhere like that. Wow. No glitch sounds yet. So the guy we fought was right here. Let's see what he says. Wow, he just turned around like he knew we were coming. Well, first, let me show you. That's why it's called Zero Air, because when you open your start menu, Zero Air shows up. I can't remember which part it was. I believe it was the miscellaneous glitches, the last one I did, where we had something similar to that happen on a different route. I can't remember what route it was. It was the one south of Fuchsia City. So let's fight this guy again and see what happens. It's probably not going to go well. And we get thrown into battle again. After this, I believe we are stuck. So we'll fight him. And the game doesn't crash. Oh, he missed. Why'd you miss? It should play that weird glitch sound effect too. Like when he tries to talk to us. Yeah. It plays that theme. And yeah, so we just keep getting battled again over and over, but we're not crashing, which is pretty cool. But we're pretty much stuck. Like, it's the same issue as last time, unless I somehow faint to him, then maybe we can stop that. So let me reload here. I'm gonna read this sign, because it kind of gave an interesting effect for the last one. I mean, it was just a trainer battle, but still, stuff was interesting. And I don't believe I used that one when I tested this out in yellow. So let's see what it does here. It should do something different. 8 air. And then we'll get into a battle based on the last trainer, which is Ghastly. And I believe we're fine. Yeah. Because apparently not having that trainer battle makes it okay, but once you have that trainer battle, things get weird. Just how that works. So we'll try that one more time. I'm gonna see if I can get some glitch effects, or glitch sound effects to show up. Alright, let's see if we can get this to work. Just gonna speed this up, because we've already seen it once before. I saw it like 3 times already, actually. So what's interesting about this glitch is it only affects this route, but once we leave, it's fine. As you can see, we don't move slow, open our menu, doesn't show up. But once we return, it just goes weird. Let's see if I can get some glitch sound effects. That happened really easily in yellow, but not so much here. It happened at the time that I had it shown up on, I can't remember that route name, it saved my life. The one below Fuchsia. It was playing some weird sound effects there. Let's see if I can battle a Pokemon, if it will let me. There we go. I wonder if I was supposed to encounter something and that's why that happened. I believe it changes. No, not gonna change. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I'll go this way, because I have never actually left through this way before. Oh my goodness. Finally. Yeah, no, we're still... Yeet. Well, I guess we'll leave it at that for this glitch for now. There's one more little bonus thing I want to show you. I'll be right back for that. Alright, this is once again another glitch that I already showed in Pokemon Yellow. What's interesting is this glitch works better, and I guess technically it exists in Yellow, and this one it doesn't really work the way it does. It's called Trick Zone if you remember, but it doesn't work the same. You remember this trainer, I showed that much earlier than this, way early on. Single digit episode, I can't even remember how long ago that was. I want to say like part 4, but I really can't remember. All that matters is this long range trainer over here that I just left from is unfought. You know what's funny? We're actually going to go fight a different long range trainer, the one I normally use, just because I need to fight a trainer anyway. So we'll hustle up here. I also want to say that there are some glitches, long range trainer glitches, that only work in yellow. Believe it or not, there are some that do not work in red and blue. This is one of them. There's another one that I know of. And the reason why I'm showing this is because it has a different effect that still is the same in yellow, but there's like an added effect that's in yellow but not in here, to put simply. Okay, so we'll finish this up. Hustle back over there. Once again, we have to read a particular object. This time, I don't even think you can read, like it doesn't even matter actually, I don't think, because it doesn't do the same effect, but I just read that sign anyway. You can read the poster and the rocket hideout. There's supposed to be a Pidgeotto in Saffron City, but I don't think it exists in here. I believe there's another one, but that's not important. The easiest one is just the sign right there. It'll come back onto the route over here, and this will happen. Which I believe was the same thing we got from the Route 11 glitch. Yeah, it's pretty much the same effect, I think. I can't tell if it's different. Yeah, I think it's the same. Okay, so we'll speed this up. Cool. I love the PC log off noise. we'll get into a fight based on the last Pokemon, or I guess technically the last Pokemon. The special stat. I could have done the trick with like the trade Pokemon. I'm just gonna leave. So it doesn't do it here, but in yellow you can get weird effects on the route here. It'll be like zero air similar to it. It would be kind of slow and weird stuff like that. Another effect that you would see is that all the NP sprites on the overworld would be altered in some way. And it's just kind of interesting because it's a pretty unique change. Like sometimes Super Glitch will change the NPC sprites, but not to the ones that you see in there. But like I said, this glitch doesn't seem to work in red and blue. If there's a way to do it, that's definitely not the way to do it. Anyway, we're going to wrap this video up. It's gone on long enough. Appreciate everyone who's got this far in the video. And I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.